Alright guys, we are back. Hopefully um, things have gotten better. We'll have a quick look again. We are
It's delayed
live.
for what's happening on the screen.
That is not what I want. That is what I want. Come on, give me the loading screen. No! I don't want that. Go away. Go away. Okay. So, douche. Douche.
Dude, there's
Douche.
something wrong with your road.
Come on. Show me that I'm live. Because I'm live. I want to see the screen. Doop-a-doop. Ooby-doo, I want to be like you. Hoppy-dooby-doo-ba. I think I might have to restart the channel on my phone. Right, close all. There we go. So we go like that. Then we go like that. Then we go like that. Then we go
No,
like
tell
that.
me about it.
Come on, come on. There we
When you have to
go.
upend the cube. Yeah.
All right.
It took me a little while to figure out how to do it.
like I said, guys, I stream from my Xbox. That is how I have always done it. I am live. I'm glad. But like I said, I stream from my Xbox. And at the minute, apparently, from what I'm told, Xbox is royally messing up at the minute. No idea why. It's just one of them things that's out of my control. It's not like I have a PC set up or anything like that, and I can stream using OBS and stuff like that. Not quite that lucky, I'm afraid. But to be fair, this is how I've done it for years, and I don't really see the need for change. I just ask you to try and stick with it best you can. So my apologies, but this is what we got. And guys, I can tell you that race day here, what I say race day, race evening here in Jeddah is rather dry. Well, to be fair, King Jammy is now the Lord of Failure. So, guys, can we have his new gamer tag or new hashtag, Lord of Failure, in the chat, please? That is now King Jammy's nickname, and that's how he'll forever be known as until he improves.
Oh my god, man, you shit. Fight.
Cheers, Jeff. How many DNFs? Well, I reckon there is going to be 7 DNFs from this Grand Prix. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. It's gonna, to be fair, it's gonna be difficult. Light rain after 10 minutes. Well, to be fair, I don't see any clouds. So, but like I said, the rain always brings an well, yeah, it always brings entertainment and joy. But you don't, the one place you don't want rain is around this circuit, and I'm sorry, it's just it's just unrealistic. Did you just levitate your fellow student?
No, I smacked the goblin and it landed on Swallow's head.
That's gonna be a new one. Fatal Defiance, welcome to the stream, buddy. I am good, my friend. This is Rogue One Racing. This was the thing I asked you about on Thursday, because obviously I got asked if you could race on Thursdays. It's a new outfit. They're just getting going. This is season 1, my friend. It starts at 10:30. This is tier 3, which is done on Mondays. And then we've got, I think it's Wednesday for tier 2. I could be wrong. Just obviously, guys, clear things up. This is Fatal Defiance. He's an absolutely fantastic racer. He can also be a dickhead. And he can also be rather explosive as well, because he doesn't like being taken out by other drivers, but he's still a good guy. So we've got the formation lap with a Williams on pole once again. Well, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side. With Williams on the front row, shall I say. It is Redeemer, Dawson, Kleeman, Toto Wolff. Oh, God, what was that? A knife. Already, Lenny and Toto Wolff have come together. Well, guys, as you see here, I don't know what the situation is, but Fatal Defiance says he's free on Mondays. So, admin, Fatal Defiance, get him in if it's possible. Alright, so let's get me things up. Tyres. So there we go. We can have a look through what everyone's on. Redeemer on mediums, Dawson on mediums, Kleeman on hards. Now, if there is rain in 10 minutes, I don't know why Kleeman's on hards. Like I say, Fatal, I do apologise. I've noticed that I'm not getting the chats straight away, so that's another thing. And my wheel is working in a second. Yeah, your wheel's working again. At least you've got a wheel, mate. Hey, if you had a wheel, you'd have a half a good chance of doing well around here, because obviously this is a track. This is a track where it favours wheel users. Now, what I also have learnt, guys, is that on the starts and stuff, this is why it's important to get your tyres up to temperature, because it does affect your start off the line. If you haven't done it properly, that's why you get the amount of wheel spin and stuff that you do off the line, especially on medium traction and stuff, because your tyres are not warm enough, they haven't gripped up, so that's why it's important to do little burnouts and stuff like that. So weave as hard as you can, brake as hard as you can, like sprint brake without hitting the other car in front, obviously. Honestly, can never go anywhere without Fatal. He always ends up following me. But here we go. Don't know why the Williams of Dawson's ahead. But like I say, weave your tyres as hard as you can, guys. Try and get as much temperature into it. And like I say, the race is not won on the first corner. Now, some of you will have the stream on and you'll be listening to these wise words. It is not won in the first or second corner. It is very important. It's a long way to go. Can we, guys, do this? Let's find out who is going to come out on top around Jeddah. Who's going to survive this horrible, fantastic circuit. It is horrible because I never do well around it, but it is awesome to drive. That's the thing. It's such a flowing circuit. It is really good. I just don't do well around here. I never have done, but the lights are counting down. It's 5 lights here in Jeddah. It's go in Jeddah. Let's have a look. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. We can now see. Let's not. Come on. I don't. There we go. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there's Alfa Romeo off there. You've got to be so careful coming back on track, which I think he does. We've got another Alfa Tauri off as well. Let's have a look as we come through the twist. Like I said, it's a street circuit, so there's not that much room for. Oh, was that a collision there? Yes, it was. And Beastie Boy is out of the Grand Prix. We have a safety car here, boys and girls, as well. Sector 1, 2, and 3. Beastie Boy is out in the wall, and his race is over. It's not been a good time for Beastie Boy. He obviously struggled in qualifying, and in the race, he's come to blows with, I believe, the McLaren of Wise Dog. Now, I'm not entirely sure how or why. I just think I saw what I saw. King Jamie has also got a damaged front wing as well, and he's on hard tyres. That is not exactly what he needed. The Lord of Failure proving to me once again that he is a failure. Honestly, I say stuff like that, guys. I'm jesting. I'm jesting. I don't mean it. He's a really good guy, just like having Bance. No, he didn't get murdered by Jeddah. He got murdered by a car. He got put into the wall. So, safety car, of course, waiting to pick up the driver. Is it a safety car? Because I don't see it, actually. Is it a virtual safety car? Yeah, green flags. Green flag. So it was a virtual safety car, actually. I do apologise, guys. So with green flag racing, anyone going to try and move into turn 1? I don't think anyone's really close enough. You got Dr. Dro thinking of potentially a move there, but no one's really there. The field's sort of spread. Obviously, you've got Wise Dog in the pits now, looking for to change his front wing. You've got King Jamie there as well. Medium tyres going on for the Lord of Failure. You've got Wise Dog there. So let's have a look and concentrate now where the battle are. And the closest battle on track at the minute is actually between Norris, Dr. Dro, and Venom. Now, I do see that Dawson is 3 tenths behind Redeemer. I am trying to keep an eye on that. Don't you guys worry. It does seem like Norris, through this sector at least, is able to keep Dr. Dro at bay. And also, the gap has just shot up all of a sudden by 3 tenths from Redeemer to Dawson. And now, hang on, that's going up a fair bit as he got damage. Or is he just not as quick through this section? The Williams car looks fine. Got Toto Wolff there trying to hunt down New York Fan as well. Ah, brilliant. So it looks like Fatal Defiance is going to be joining the ROR Discord, which is always fantastic. Shazam there. I think he's made a mistake. He's got... Oh, yellow flag, sector 3. You're going to have to slow down. There's yellow flags. You don't want a Hamilton Verstappen incident of 21. It is the Aston Martin of Nuno Rod, though, and he is going very slowly indeed. I think we are getting going again. So Norris, so at the minute, out of the 18 runners that started, one of them is down. The delays come back. Yeah, it's gonna, mate. Like I said, it's an Xbox thing. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my control. So all I can do is just pretend it's not there. So I will say this now, guys, for the one and only time. I am aware there is apparently a delay issue to what I'm commentating on and to what you guys are hearing. But like I said, I stream through my Xbox. There's nothing I can really do. So, anyway, let's get back onto the racing. Dr. Dro in the dirty air, going wide a little bit, and it's cost him like 3 tenths of a second. He was right up the gearbox of Norris, trying to find a way through. Tell me about it. But yeah, it looked like, and to be fair, Redeemer's broken, or he had, briefly, broken the DRS on Dawson. So, oh, hello, we got an overtake here, and that is Norris passing Shazam and moving into 9th place. Good move that from Norris, but now, this is the question. Norris is on the hard tyre, Shazam is on the medium. It's right on board, and see if we can actually witness an overtake. He's going to go around the outside as Norris goes defensive. Toto Wolff and New York Fans are fighting as well. He tries to switch back, but I don't think it's really on. I think it was just a bit too cautious there. Gets on the power nice and early compared to Norris. Obviously, it brings him back into play a little bit, but not enough to cause an overtake or anything like that. You've got to be so careful through that corner. It's so easy to lose the back end round it, especially if you're on controller. I've noticed. Just, I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things, and it's really frustrating. It's okay on my phone. Well, like I say, I'm on my phone. I'm streaming from my Xbox. I've got the chat up on my phone, so it is there. But I will say this: Dawson has closed right back in. DRS open, and are we about to have a change of lead on lap 4 onto lap 5? Let's find out now, as the Red Bull is under pressure. Purple sector from Dawson. the PC man there showing that the Master Race wants to win ahead of the pretentious Xbox user of Redeemer. And round the final corner we go. Here we go. So Redeemer's gonna... Let's have a look at ERS. He's using ERS. He's got like 40% less ERS than Dawson has Redeemer. And this will fall nicely into play because all it takes is for Redeemer to use all of his ERS, have nothing to play with, and Dawson goes, yeah, okay, I'll go through them. So, back onto the... Shazam now has the Ferrari of Dr. Dro behind. Oh, tank slapper there, hitting the one that's surely going to give Dr. Dro a run at him. There's not really a place to overtake. He just needs to try and stay as close as he can through these fast, sweeping corners. Using the curbs a bit more, that's for sure. And we're right on board once again. You can see yellow flag sector 1. That's a Haas. Is that Kleeman? No, it's not. It is... Oh, it's Mrs. Poem. She's in the wall. Oh, that's a shame. Making her debut here tonight in ROR. And it's just... Well, she didn't go out in qualifying, so she didn't really get the practice in. That's really important. And there is the Aston Martin of Shazam facing the wrong way. Oh, that's not what you want. And oh, Luca's coming as well. I think Luca's going to sweep through. Oh, my God, they touch. Oh, that's an amazing crash. Out goes Shazam. They were side by side. Shazam was trying to get back up to speed whilst Luca probably desperate for the overtake. And that indeed does bring out the safety car. Holy mackerel, that Aston Martin got destroyed. And I actually caught it live. I saw something. Yes. Like I said, I don't think it was deliberate. Obviously, we'll let the stewards do their thing, and discuss it in there. Obviously, KBT, the man to make the first pit stop. Interestingly enough, not a lap 1 pit stop, a pit stop. So this, I tell you what though, this saves the likes of, I was going to say Shazam actually, because he was the one who spun. But then I also remembered the reason why the safety car is out is because Shazam died and got splatted up against the... You ever see like a fly on the wall and you just go... and then it's dead?
Don't bang on the
Well,
walls next door, we'll cry it.
I banged on the one that's facing outside.
I'll still cry.
What, squeaky? Squeaky slippers. Me. Excuse me! Can you not do that? Right, so let's go through the order here on lap 6. Well, to be fair, this is Jeddah, Jamie. It is going to throw up all sorts. Now, I am surprised that the medium runners decided to stay out. But to be fair, I'd imagine that the pace difference is going to be so much more than on the hard tyre. So I still think that maybe Dawson, the likes of Dawson, Redeemer, Lenny, they can still create a gap that will negate the pit stops of the likes of KBT, New York fans. It's interesting that RUF1 Venom, oh, I say that, and into the pits comes Redeemer, sort of luring. Oh, speeding in the pit lane though for Dawson, gets a 5-second penalty. Does he serve it here? I don't think he does. No, he didn't. So he didn't serve his 5-second penalty, so he'll have to do that if he decides to pit again. He's on the hard tyres, so that is unfortunate, but this is Jeddah. You get it. So Dawson from the lead in 11th now. You've got Kleeman in 2nd, who pitted as well. And they've come out in front of the Haas, it's a bloody Aston Martin, of Nuno Rod, and then you've got Toto Wolff there. You've got Mrs. Poem in the pits, coming out the pits actually, on hard tyres, and you got Wise Dog doing the same. So, let's go through try and go through the order once again. Well, King Jamie, you are now 10th because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars have pitted. Now, admittedly, you was ahead of about 2 of them. But obviously, you've got to remember that 2 cars crashed out on lap 1. It's just one of them things. So, Redeemer leads in the Red Bull. Will he redeem himself after the failure of Bahrain? We'll have to wait and see. He certainly wants to put it right. Lenny in 2nd. Then we got Wizard Rex in 3rd. Norris 4th. Dr. Dro in a lofty 5th there for Ferrari. We've got Luca 6th. I don't think he would have imagined himself being this high up after his lap 1 incident. Blunder says 100%. Cousin William sends me whatever that is. I don't know what that is. It's just a flashing head. It's the what?
It's the thumb. I don't know.
Okay, it's the thumb.
It's a comment.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, what they're missing is having. What they're missing is having like an L plate on it. Oh, that Alfa Romeo in the background. I thought he hit the wall there. Why is there overtakes going on? Oh, we're going. That's why the Mercedes has spun. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realise the safety car was coming in. But King Jamie up there, and oh my God, KBT spun coming out the 2nd corner. I honestly expected the safety car to be out another lap. Well, that's interesting. Now let's have a quick look and see where else is fighting. We've got Venom there on the gearbox of New York fans. We've got the Mercedes there going very defensive for Jamie. Very late, actually, with Dawson behind. Now it's very... Oh, hello. Oh. Actually, I want to go on board with the Williams. Oh, you can see... Oh, they've touched. They've actually touched. Venom and New York fans have... Oh my God, you can see in the mirror, there's Jamie, and there's the Williams of Dawson as well. Oh my God, he's hit the wall. Oh God, I'm expecting death, I'm expecting carnage. Right, okay. So Jamie now up into 8th. We've got Sparks showering like anything. Lenny... right on the gearbox, actually, of Redeemer. So here we go. Lenny, he's going for a move. He's using ERS. I don't think Redeemer is. He's going to try and shoot one round the outside. He's going to try the switchback. I don't think it's really on. But yeah, Lenny there using as much ERS as he could. But now he's wasted 40% of it. And Redeemer doesn't have that. So, Dr. Dro now in 5th. Oh, Dawson and... give me a better camera angle. Oh, look at that move from Dawson trying to get round. Venom's, can he do it? No, Venom's defends. Oh, Venom's gone wide though. That opens the door. And he gets sort of barged out the way. And now the Haas of Kleeman is all over the back of Venom as well. Damn, man. That was absolutely fascinating. Bit argy-bargy, has to be said, but I don't think it was anything in malice. Yellow flag, sector 2. That looks like Wise Dog. Wise Dog is out. Oh, yep, there is big damage there, and the safety car is out again. So let's all just calm down. So, now this gives a chance for the guys who pitted for hards to have a breather, but this also means that the guys who are at the front of the field are surely going to pit. Does Redeemer pit? He really should, and he does. Does Lenny? Yes. Does Wizard Rex? No! This is interesting. Wizard Rex does not pit, and he's been on these mediums since the start of the Grand Prix. He's got Norris, though, in second. You've got Luca in third. There's Redeemer in, well, coming out the pits, actually. They're just trundling down, and this is Dawson. Oh, man. This throws everything up in the air once again. Obviously, you've got to rely on strategy and stuff like that normally, but around here it's so unpredictable because it's a street circuit. Accidents happen in league racing. It is that sort of thing. And Mrs. Poem has not pitted on the hard tyre, and she is in 9th place. So both Hasses inside the top 10. Redeemer there in 8th. You've got to say, he is now on the fresh hard tyres. But I say fresh, they're only 3 laps younger, so they're not really, at this point, going to make a difference. If everything's fine and dandy towards the end of the Grand Prix, then yeah, fair enough. There could be a tyre difference. But I'm pretty certain now that means that Redeemer can absolutely rag those tyres to the end of the race and be okay. Oh, where the hell is that Alfa Romeo going of Toto Wolff? Wizard Rex obviously now has caught the safety car. Alright guys in the chat, let's have a look and see what you guys think of this race so far. Obviously if you like what you see and you want to see more of this, well, I'm here every Monday night at 10:30 PM until the baby's born, and then we'll see what happens. Because obviously the baby's going to be in this room, and baby ain't going to like me being loud and as energetic like this, so that's definitely something I need to consider. But until then, I digress. We carry on, and Wizard Rex leads. Now, has Wizard Rex done the right thing in staying out? Is the pace in the medium tyres that good over the hard tyre? Well, I mean, to be fair, the likes of Redeemer, KBT, Dawson, they've got to come through. Norris and Luca, who are probably going to try and go towards the end of the Grand Prix. Yeah, I mean, Jeddah is a destruction derby. There's no mistake in that. And I'd imagine Miami is going to be more the same thing. Though, I do believe Miami is not actually on the calendar here in ROR. So I think that has been ruled out. I think you scored points in Miami, didn't you, when you raced there last time?
Yeah.
Wondering who I'm talking to? I am talking to my Mrs. Agatha Wispy. As we are a co-collaboration here, and we are part of Egg Studios. Fail says, I hate Miami anyway. I hate the first couple of corners. After that, I love the rest of the circuit. It's just, I'm terrified of like the first couple of turns because again, it's like Jeddah. It doesn't seem to suit controller players. You know, you try and take a corner too fast, and boom, you're dead. See, right, this time I see it. Safety car in this lap. I will not be left in the dirt like I was at the beginning of the last. So, Wizard Rex now becomes the safety car. It is up to every single car now to watch out for the car in front. If I do say so myself, I think Rex is too close to the safety car, but we're going to get going anyway. He can choose to go at any point, and now he goes, and he's left Norris in the dust. Norris got caught out there because Rex was still going slow. We've got Dawson there moving into, well, I think Luca let him through actually, and Luca defends from Kleeman. Has Kleeman got no front wing? No, he hasn't. I thought he had no front wing there. What's Venom? What's going on there? Oh, Venom. He's got caught up in another incident. And Mrs. Poem, no, she's round as well. Good. I'll tell you what. Good. What's it called? She was good at not just going on track. She let everyone else through. There we go. I can't remember the right words for it. Track etiquette. There we go. Racing etiquette. So we'll join on board. Wizard Rex leads by 1.7 seconds in front of Norris. That's how much those medium tyres have bitten. But Dawson now basically catching up to the gearbox of Norris there. It was good team play by the Williams drivers. I didn't think Luca would do that, but he has at this stage of the season. Yeah, he's decided to do that, and now actually Luca's under some serious pressure from Kleeman. Kleeman on those medium tyres, don't forget, which he's gonna have more grip at this stage. Tries to go down at the final corner. Let's ride on board with Kleeman. Luca's trying to squeeze him into the wall. In fact, they're bumping each other. The hand of anger goes up for Luca, but to be fair, let's breathe, James. There was nothing really there you could do. Now KBT has a chance of trying to find a way through Luca. Can he do it? Not quite at the minute. Every league race I've had at Miami ended in a wall because someone ran out of talent. To be fair, mate, that happens quite a lot. Wherever you go. It's just a natural part of league racing. You're eventually going to get put into the wall by someone. So let's have a look at Kleeman. He's now a second behind Dawson. Is he going to be able to keep up with him? Because obviously those mediums are going to start showing a little bit signs of wear now at this point. 6 laps into their stint. We're on lap 13 out of 25. We've got 12 laps to go. Still a lot to play for. And to be fair, we are all of a sudden, Wizard Rex on those 12 lap old mediums has the pack racing up against him. I think he's made a mistake somewhere. And that's allowed it. But like I said, he's been on those tyres since the start of the Grand Prix, as has Norris. But Norris is on the hards. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. DRS now enabled. So we're going to see overtakes hopefully left, right and centre. Looks like KBT shading up for a move on Luca. Doesn't really go for it there. We've got Toto Wolff there. I think he just let Lenny and Jamie through as well. So quite unsure why that was. And not every time it is me that runs out of talent. This is you we're talking about here. Let's have a look at Dawson actually, who is now 2 tenths behind Norris. He's right up the gearbox of that AlphaTauri. He wants to find a way through. Dawson wants to win this Grand Prix to make it 2 wins in a row. And it's a yellow flag, sector 1. That looks like a Mercedes. Oh dear, and guess who it is? It's King Jamie. He was in 9th place. He's now found himself in 13th. Doesn't look like he's got any damage, so I think he can just carry on. But once again, it happens, and that was Dawson there overtaking, and New York Fans is gone. He's out of the race. Does that bring out a safety car? Don't think it does. And Norris really struggling, and actually that does bring out a safety car. A 3rd safety car in, well, to be fair, we're not getting that much racing here, guys, because every so often someone dies. King Jamie is now out of this race as well. Oh, I hope he hasn't given up. Let's have a look on board with Nuno Rod. We're gonna the car disappeared. But King Jamie out of this race. A lot of cars in the pit. Soft tyres going on for Wizard Rex. I'm actually not quite sure about the soft tyres around here and how well they perform. Is that a wise decision? I'm not so sure. I mean, he's going to be in prime position. Wizard Rex in 3rd place. You've got Norris there in 4th, Kleeman 5th. Where is Dawson? Dawson there, has he had a wing change? Because all of a sudden, he's back behind Kleeman, he's back behind Norris, and Wizard Rex. Well, I mean, to be fair, Wizard Rex was ahead anyway. But Lenny's not pitted, Dr. Dro's not pitted. Those guys are still on the hard tyres. They are going to be absolutely swallowed up by everyone. If I was them, I would take the hit now and put on a set of medium tyres if I have it. Because it's not worth it at this point. You're going to risk your own race because you're not going to have the same amount of levels of grip that everyone else is going to have, let alone pace. Because don't forget, the hard tyre, yeah, it could go and go and go. But the problem is, it's so slow. King Bottle, I mean, I told you I would. Controller's way too hard. It's unfortunate, Jamie. It's just one of them things. On this Drags of Nightmare wasn't much better on the last. No, Fatal's right there, actually. I struggled on the last game as well, around Jeddah quite a bit. I was like a second times a second and a half off the AI in career mode and stuff, and in league racing I was just nowhere compared to the guys on wheels and stuff. So, like I said, it is a track made for wheel users in game wise. I wish there was a way they could sort of negate that and sort of make it fairer, but you know, to be fair, there are some tracks that are more made for controllers than there is for wheel users. So, you know, it's hit and miss. You're going to have good races, you're going to have bad races across the course of a season. We see that in real life F1 as well, so you just got to take it on the chin, get it over and done with, finish it as best as you can, and see where you end up afterwards. Never again am I doing Jeddah on controller. You better get yourself a wheel then, mate. What happened to New York? Not quite sure, to be fair, mate. I didn't see it. At Melbourne, I'll be right at the top, I'm sure of it. I use wheel now and it's made Jeddah more fun. Good for you, mate. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. I mean, maybe. I mean, I do want to get a wheel at some point, but I've got more important things to worry about right now. What?
You remember that big fuck-off boss I was fighting last night? With the orb?
No.
Yeah, because I had to hit him with the same colour spell as the orb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he changed it, just come up and counted him and was like, fuck are you?
I can feel the sarcasm, Rara. Me? Sarcastic? Never. I've never been sarcastic in my life. Have I, babe? See? She supports me. She stands by my side. What a good commentator needs. A love of a strong woman. Safety car in this lap. I'm really interested to see how this turns out. But Wizard Rex is in 3rd place. He's on the softs. I fully expect him within 2 laps, at the very least, to be leading this Grand Prix. It depends on how this goes down. Oh no! Venom collision with Toto Wolff. Obviously, people getting caught up there behind one another. There's Lenny. Lenny looking really good at the minute, actually. Nice aerial view going into the final corner. Oh, Lenny, you should have probably bolted when you got round the corner. You had a fair-sized gap as well. When will he go? You can see that Dr. Dro's waiting, and there goes Lenny! Away he goes down the straight. You got Dr. Dro there. Wizard sort of got left behind as well, actually. But Norris sees an opportunity maybe to make a dive into the first corner. I think he's actually... Oh, I thought he was actually going for it then. Excuse me, game. Can I have a better camera angle? Thank you. Oh, look at this. Kleeman and Norris. Oh, Kleeman absolutely sails round Norris. What a move by Kleeman. And now he's right up the gearbox. of Wizard, and Wizard looks really, really sort of out of sorts, actually. Doesn't look comfortable at all. I mean, they know they have to do it because those soft tyres are sort of, they're there. And Luca has been left in the dust. What's happened to Luca? He's in the wall! Luca's in the wall. Doesn't look like any damage that I can see. But he's outside the points, and Dawson is up into 5th place now. He's got past Norris, which means now he's got Kleeman to try and get through as well. Like I said, Dawson wants to win this race. He wants to make it 2 wins in a row, and he can see that there's a car on soft tyres not that far ahead of him. You okay? What's up? Please be careful.
Do you know where they're going to do
No. I'll have a look for him afterwards. But anyway, you got that's Norris going for a dive there, and you've got Dawson, who's made a move on Wizard Rex as well. Dawson now into 3rd position. And surely this is going to be 2nd position because the Ferrari or Dr. Drosh, he does defend actually. And that's Kleeman going for an absolute dive on Wizard Rex. And the AlphaTauri of Norris has made it through. Wizard Rex is dropping down the field. This is giving Lenny all he needs to sort of run away. But now Dawson into 2nd place, has that clean air. There's Dr. Dro, there's Kleeman. Kleeman really being a sort of a Max Verstappen, you could say, late on the break as Dr. Dro picking up a penalty there, trying to hold back, and already Dawson has took 6 tenths out of Lenny. There's KBT. Oh, the Mercedes there running really wide. These soft tyres really ain't working. I don't know what's going on with Rex. Has he got some sort of damage maybe? Because it's just fallen back through the field. It's not really been... Yeah, I think Dawson's looking really good right now. But it could be a really good result for Lenny and McLaren after the disappointing race of Bahrain. Be interesting to hear what these guys have to say in the press conference after a stop-start race. And Kleeman is in 3rd place now as well. So here we go. You got Norris there trying to find a way through the Ferrari of Dr. Dro there trying to fight as hard as he can. He's round and he's out. Oh, he's lost it. Slight contact with the Haas, and he's in the wall, and the safety car is out again. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing another guest appearance from the safety car. Da, 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 da. Getting sick and tired of bloody seeing that thing. I want to see racing. I want to see racing! Not, oh, let's go slowly behind the safety car. To be fair, the safety car's in a really horrible position, actually. Everyone's got to be so careful of it. They've caught it in an absolutely horrible, horrible position. Sorry guys, just finishing me pop. Tell you what though, what's gone unnoticed is that Mrs. Poem is in 9th place now due to all these. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 1 more to meet my... Oh, that was such a shame for... Now Dawson's won, yeah. Lenny has to pit now, surely. Which means he's got a lot of work to do. I'm actually really interested to see whether Wizard Rex is going to pit, because I don't know. It's just you'd think with the soft tyres that you'd be ready to go and bolt, because the soft tyres, they do work, but it didn't, and I got a sneaky suspicion that Wizard Rex has some sort of damage that I am not aware of, because he fell down the field just too... And Lenny is... Oh, Lenny doesn't pit! Lenny does not pit. However, Wizard Rex does. Now, being on soft tyres, that's probably the right thing to do. He actually ghosted there for a second. Now, is there a wing change coming for the Alfa Romeo? No. No, it isn't. Just another set of soft tyres. Okay, then. Not quite sure what went on then with Wizard Rex. Sorry, I heard sexual. What? I heard sexual.
Yeah, the way I talk. Ah, this is a surprise.
Oh, your character on Hogwarts. Yes, she does sound rather sensual at times. To be fair, my guy sounds like Harry Potter. I'd like to see Lenny do this, but he's got Dawson behind him, and then he's got the dive bomber Kleeman there as well. Now, you know that Kleeman's going to have a go. I think he's literally not afraid to have a go. And to hell with the consequence. Because at the end of the day, if you don't go for a gap, why race? This is it, though. But Dawson is good. Dawson is calculating, and we've seen him come through the. He's come through the field already. He's made pit stops. He's fought his way back through, up towards the front. He hasn't exactly been leading, but he's there. He's always been there. The safety car with a really late call there. So everyone just be careful. Oh my God. Oh, the Mercedes. Mercedes has hit Kleeman. Oh, what is going on there? What is going on, guys? Come on, get going. There's a bunch of people playing silly buggers there. The Haas, though, is going to have an absolute storm now. And here we go. Oh, Lenny there defending as Dawson. Oh, and Kleeman's been cleaned out. Oh, that's it. Oh, my God, this car's spinning everywhere. Oh, my God. And oh, that's Redeemer as well. This is absolutely insane. What the hell have I just witnessed? What are we doing here? Racing or doing some sort of ballet? Gordon Bennett. I tell you what, stewards, you guys are going to be busy. But Lenny lead. Dawson is still second place after that. You've got Norris now in third, KBT fourth. Oh, what's going on? Your Venom. Oh, no, he's been tagged as well. He's been tagged as well. And I think he was tagged by Mrs. Poem. And I think Toto Wolff went for a move and then realised that he did it under yellow flags. I think Mrs. Poem's going to let him through, or is it? Are they going side by side through this section? Yes, they are. But I think Toto's done it, and that's a really good move. Finally, a clean move. Yeah, I will. It was a terrible restart, mate. It was so messy. I think Redeemer's lucky to be in this race, and to be fair, I think he'll be absolutely raging. Now, we're going to go back on to the battle for the lead. Lenny still leads this race. You can see that Dawson is just biding his time. He's probably going to be waiting for the DRS. Let's have a look. 98% there for Dawson and 43% for Lenny. Lenny using all of his ERS again. He's going to have nothing to defend with when it comes to the DRS, and I think that's what Dawson's counting on. So you've got to be smart with this. But Lenny knows he has to push. He has to try and make sure that those hards get to the end, and at the same time that those mediums start feeling some wear, because they are halfway through their life now. 7 laps into the stint. It's going to be interesting to see what happens over these next few laps. Hey, Mad Mark V, welcome to the stream, man. I haven't heard your name in ages. Dude, you were the one who posted like a load of setups for F122, and to be fair, that's what I've been using ages ago. Have you got setups for Portugal, China, and is there a third one? It's Portugal, China. I keep thinking there's another one, another DLC race, but I'm not entirely... I don't think there is, actually. But if you could message me on Facebook, mate, that'd be great. But I hope you're doing well. But Lenny now, feeling the pressure from Dawson. Dawson is using all of that ERS that I was talking about. And Lenny has absolutely nothing to defend with. Through, into the lead, goes Dawson. Does Lenny try and outbrake him? No, doesn't think about it. And like I say, into the lead goes Dawson. Very cunning, very calculating. And he will now try and break the DRS, which he should be able to, really. And you've got Norris there looking for a sniff of a chance of second place. You've got the soft tyre runners of KBT and Wizard trying to gain on these guys as well. Are they going to be able to? Is there enough time? Yeah, Mark, I understand that, mate. League Racing can do that, especially if you've got things going on in your life as well. Cheers, buddy. I really appreciate that. If you're going to inbox me, though, do it on Messenger, though. Because, like I say, your setups have helped me be able to actually play this game. I mean, admittedly, I was really slow because of the huge wings and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'd rather be slow and still going than just constantly spinning out. Yellow flag, Sector 2. I think Redeemer's... Oh, no, that's not Redeemer. That's Luca. Luca's lost it now, and there is Redeemer going through the second sector. He's going to actually catch Luca as well. Luca with a damaged front wing's not really going to want to fight, to be fair. He'll probably just move over and let him through. Dawson does the fastest lap of the race at 1:32.9. Lenny down to third now. Is Lenny going to be able to stay on the podium? 14 lap hards. He's got a lot to do. KBT there in the background. Wizard Rex, though, has made a mistake, I think, because he's now dropped behind Kleeman. Kleeman, once again, forcing his way up there. He's like a dog with a bone. He just doesn't give up. And to hell with the consequences is the sort of vibe I get with Kleeman. No, Elite Racing does, and to be fair, that's one of the reasons I stopped. Oh wait, that's Kleeman! He's in the wall. He saved it. I mean, the car ghosted. I don't know if that. I hope that wasn't like a attempted track reset for the AI to keep the car out the wall or anything like that, because the car ghosted. But Kleeman there survives the scare, but he's got a broken front wing now, and his chance of working his way back through the field sort of goes down the pan, really. And DRS open for Lenny. This will help him survive KBT, who is outside his DRS, but will have the grip on the soft tyres to probably come back into his DRS. But not this time. Lenny there, he's going to use all his ERS to try and gain on the AlphaTauri. Can he do it? Oh, you can see the lights flashing there. We're on the final lap now, guys. Like I say, I do apologise if from whatever you guys are watching, the audio and stuff's a bit out of sync. I do apologise. There's Xbox issues and stuff. And obviously I stream from my Xbox, so... but I hope that hasn't taken away what's been a thrilling Grand Prix, if for the wrong reasons. It's been messy. There's no hiding from that. It's been a very, very messy race. Got flag Sector 1, Sector 2, and Kleeman. Oh, what has he done? How's he pinned it there? Well, he's out and he's not going to score any points. Well, I'll tell you what, Lenny's really close to Norris now. Is DRS open? Is he going to be able to do anything? He hasn't got the ERS though. That's the thing. He's trying to use it all, but it's not working. I don't think he's close enough to make any sort of move. He's 6 tenths down. I think you need to be about within 4 tenths to try and make a move. But that's not going to take away what's been a bad qualifying from Dawson. And Dawson wins round 2 here in Jeddah. Fantastic for Williams. Fantastic for Dawson. We got Norris there in 2nd place. Lenny in 3rd. We're going to have KBT cross the line in 4th. Wizard Rex in 5th. Toto Wolff in 6th. So good strong points for Alfa Romeo. Mrs. Poem on her debut in 7th. Venom 8th with no front wing. Nuno Rod will come home in 9th. To be fair, he's just minded his own business, just got on with it, and he's going to come home for 2 points. And Redeemer will score what will be the final point for Red Bull and himself. I think he got fastest lap as well, actually, so I think he'll actually take away 2 points from this, which, to be fair, is not bad at all. Yeah, I've got the inbox, mate. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Well, entertaining, guys. That's all I can say. Messy, but this is Jeddah. This is what it brings. It brings absolute carnage and chaos, and that is what I have come for. Is it raining? I thought I saw what looked like splashes there, actually. But it is 2 wins in a row for Mr. Dawson here. No Williams 1-2 this time. But he will be absolutely ecstatic. I'm really looking forward to hearing what these guys have got to say about everything in that race. I don't even know where to start with the questions. But like I said, we've had 2 absolutely hectic Grand Prix and 2 races where it's been won by the same guy, and that guy is Dawson. Fan-bloody-tastic. And that's a burp from my missus. So Dawson wins, Norris 2nd, Lenny 3rd, KBT 4th, Wizard Rex 5th, Toto Wolff 6th, Mrs. Poem 7th, this is all provisional of course, Venom 8th, Nuno Rod 9th, Redeemer 10th, and Luca 11th, with Kleeman classified as a lap down. Out of the race went Dr. Dro, King Jamie, New York Fan, Wise Dog, Shazam, and Beastie Boy. There we go. Let's quickly take a screenshot if it allows me. No, it doesn't, never mind. And I don't have the control, the fucking thing on me controller. Right, so we're going to invite Norris to the party. And we're going to do the same for Lenny as well. Dawson, just do what you did last week, mate, and try and get in if you can. Obviously, we'd love to hear what you're saying. So just jump onto your Xbox or app or whatever you did last week to get into the party. I'd send you an invite, but you're on PC and I've got no idea how to do that. Right, let's have a look and see who is in this commentary booth. Then I've been joined by Norris. Norris, have you included your audio?
I have indeed.
Okay, so we wait. I will send an invite. Can I send him an invite? No, that's because I've got add as EA friends. So I'm not quite sure how that works. But I will send Lenny another invite. Hopefully we can get his views on that race. So invite to party again. Right. So let's talk about your race, man. Well, it's a race that you finished and survived. Tell us about it. Tell us about everything that happened in that race, because it was utter chaos. So let's put it as lightly as we can.
Chaos isn't a word. It was carnage. Qualifying, I didn't expect to do well, but managing to get up to P7, especially with the rain, and checking the weather out for quali in the race, it said rain for quali. So I'm thinking, do I go for the dry setup? Do I go for the wet setup? So I quickly popped over to the race, and it said it was going to rain, but then I think there's a glitch with the game as well, so it says on certain parts. So I was like, right, I'm off for the dry setup. And it felt alright qualifying wise, as I say, happy with P7. Then time for the carnage to come kick in and stuff like that. But then, as I say, race not too bad, little battles here and there. The guys on the mediums obviously got a little bit of a jump on me. And then we had the madness of the virtual safety car, and then the safety cars galore coming out. I had my stream going myself, and I've got a few people in there that were kind of race engineering, and so they were helping out, and they were saying this is what lap you want to go in if you want to go softs. But then the safety car came out again, lap 14, and I was like, nope, I'm scrapping that idea. I'm going mediums to the end
Yeah.
because it
You got to
it
take
was
it.
round about the pit time that I won. Uh, Lap 15, I was going to go for, so one lap earlier wasn't going to be too bad.
Mm.
And
Well,
then
evening. But carry on, dude.
yeah, madness came at the end. That final safety car. I've got to give a massive apology to Kleesman. Turn one, there's about three of us going wide, and I got pinched in between him and Redeemer. Redeemer managed to get past and then spun it off turn two, and I felt absolute shocking, basically, because I didn't deserve that P2 because of me clipping Kleesman, Lehman Kleesman.
Mm.
So I'll take it, but
I
it's
think
not gonna be. I'm
I
not
think
happy with it.
everyone. This is it. Everyone was caught out by that late call by the safety car to come in, and I think tempers must have been flared with that Mercedes steaming in into the final corner. Like I say, he was just caught out.
Yeah,
It wasn't his
I was
it wasn't
caught
his
out as well
fault.
on that.
But
As you say, that
um,
final call. No, that was too
but
late.
I think he caught Kleeman, but I think it was Kleeman who he collected, and then obviously what happened in the first corner happened. I will get some hopefully clarity on that in the Discord later on. But like I said, man, you got P2. That's 18 points for you on the board. So like I say, it adds to whatever you're on at the minute. So
Not many
at the end
had
of
a
the day,
shocking race last week.
well, you survived Jeddah somehow, and like I say, P2, you can't argue with that as we move on to Australia next week.
No, most definitely. Australia should be interesting as well. It's with the new
Another
layout.
another street circuit, and the obviously new layout. It's certainly going to be interesting, that's for sure, and a bit more racing can be done there because the walls are a little bit more further away.
Yeah, most definitely. As you say, the new layout. Some
But
people might get caught out by him still, but let's see what happens, and let's bring it on to Australia.
indeed, thank you very much, and we will move on to we'll move on to Lenny, who is in the party. Yes, Lenny, you somehow surviving on the hard tires to grab a podium, mate. Tell us about your race, because I was absolutely screaming at the screen for you to pit, and I couldn't understand why you didn't. Because I was like, okay, fine, accept the fact that you're gonna lose positions because you're gonna do it anyway because you're on the hard tires. Everyone else is on softer compounds. Surely they're gonna scream past you, and it didn't really happen. You sort of held your own, and well, you're here on the podium. So yeah. Yeah, mm. Well, that's it. And you did, you did, because obviously all the tobacco once again going into the first corner, you had like a 2.5 second gap by the time Dawson sorted it all out. And but yeah, you like I say, you held your own. You managed to. You got obviously passed by Norris, but you somehow managed to stay within his slipstream and his DRS. But you had no ERS to give you that extra boost. To be fair, this track is a ERS killer. Mm. Well, at the end of the Well, end of the day, mate, you've got a podium. That's 15 points, and considering how Bahrain, you sort of fell away towards the end of that race, it's sort of like redemption for you, really, because you seem to have you seem to have had the pace this week. It is. It is. All right, guys. If you want to see what ROR gets up to for the rest of the week, then tune into their Twitch channel. Make sure you hit the notification so you can see when they go live with Tier 2 and Tier 1 later this week. But I'm Routron89 from Egg Studios. We'll see you next Monday at 10:30 for the Australian Grand Prix. Dawson, congratulations on your win, mate. You did a phenomenal job once again. We'll try and figure out some way we can get you into the party future if you haven't already downloaded the Xbox app and joined party that way. Like I said, I'm not a technical expert. I don't know anything. I just stream from my Xbox and hope for the best. But yeah, like I say, it's been Routron89 from Egg Studios. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you down under for the Australian Grand Prix 10:30 Monday night. Guys, if you like what you see, then do hit the follow button. And yeah, that is everything. Good night and God bless.